educated to know that there's more to food than what we think. It doesn't like magically appear from us, and it originates from nature. But then as we evolve and our technology has evolved over time, humans kind of twisted our resources and we added chemicals to make it faster and more affordable. And sure, there's nothing wrong with having more faster and affordable foods, but the effect of it is our health. So I'm going to be talking about eating healthier. So we all eat food to survive. We need it for energy, to carry us through our daily lives. Me personally, I love food, and then in junior year, I believe, I was in AP Lit, and then our teacher made us read The Omnivore's Dilemma. So that book, it's by Michael Pollan. He basically talks about how there's problems within the industry, and then there's problems within our society that we're eating bad, and we gotta do something about it, or else it's gonna really negatively impact us in the future. So in order to live a better and healthier life, we gotta change our eating habits. First, I'm gonna talk to you about the problem, that it's dangerous to our health. Then I'm gonna talk about the cause, how there's things that we can control, and there's how, like, unfortunately, there's things we can't control. And then finally, I'm gonna offer some solutions. So first, I'm going to talk about the problem. So this was the book I was referring to earlier. So it's not anything new that we're eating bad. As like students, we're so busy, and then I'm pretty sure most of us work too, and after like a long day of working in school, we're just so hungry, we wanna like grab something on the go. And then so fast food is there for us. But it's really sad how a salad is way more expensive than a burger. And even in studies that salad is actually has more calories than a burger. But just because it has more calories doesn't mean it's a bad thing. We gotta be more educated in the fact that it's healthier foods. Like there's some healthy fats like avocados. I'm sure many of you guys know that. And then there's bad fats like just like ice cream and sugar and all that. And then oftentimes we opt out on healthier options because we want to save a few bucks. So in this article by Business Pundit, the cost of living unhealthy versus unhealthy, here's like just a big chart that they did comparing the two. And then the cost of an unhealthy person, it's maybe cheaper in price, but in the long run, it's not worth it. There's a significant difference in their life expectancy, and then there's also a significant difference in the cost at about 45 or million right there? No, 4,500. Sorry, my bad. And then it just shows like the different healthcare associated with obesity throughout the states. And then their studies show that there's like over half our population is overweight, 22.5 is obese, and like the other like is just like average or lower probably. And then that's really like alarming to know that more than half of our country is like overweight. And then so like I mentioned earlier, we're not properly educated. I'm sure all of us had to take health in high school, but I don't know if we all really paid attention, and they didn't really talk much about the food we put into our bodies. So we gotta understand that eating is a direct source to our health, and that we gotta know the difference between saturated foods, which is really fatty foods that aren't good for you, and then how we shouldn't consume too much, or else it's gonna tire us and then just make us feel bad for the rest of our day. So now that I talked to you a bit about the problems, I'm gonna tell you a bit about the causes. So there's things that we can do, and there's things that we don't have control over, sadly. So some things that we can do is just adjust. I know we all have busy lives, but then our health is way more important than just saving like a few bucks and then our time. The costs, it's something that is sad, but we have to sometimes pay a little more to get better things in return. And then there's just simply us that, like, some of us, I'll admit it, I'm really lazy sometimes. I know when after work, like I do just get like McDonald's sometimes because it's convenient, and that's not good. But we gotta change in order to like be better. I don't know, do any of you guys park near lot 7 and have to go up those stairs? Okay, the one near the dorm is easier and people refer to that as the cardio stairs. And then the one closer to here, I personally call it the hell stairs. Every time I eat like a good breakfast, I notice my energy levels are up and getting up those stairs are a lot easier. And then every time I eat something bad, like a breakfast burrito, I'm just like dead. And I'm just like, do I even want to go to school? So there's some things we have control over, and then sadly we don't have control over like the industry itself. So what a lot of people don't know, Paul reveals in his book, The Omnivore's Dilemma, that a lot of our cows are corn-fed, and that's not natural, and they have higher fructose ingested in their bodies, and that somehow that also correlates with mad cow disease, and then it's dangerous for the cows itself because that's not natural for them to consume corn, and then it's because we eat cows, it's directed to us, so it's dangerous for the cows and our health. So now that I've talked to you a bit about the causes, I'm going to offer some solutions. First off, we just need to be a little lazy and to make adjustments. You should do your own research to find out foods that you like and don't like, because then that's just going to increase your palate and show you to new things. And even if you don't like it, at least you tried it, so you know. I don't know if you guys have like seen articles on like meal prepping and like just tips and stuff. So recently, I saw it last night actually on BuzzFeed. They like showed some meal prep like stuff. I'll just show you like some pictures of that. It's fairly easy and it's not as difficult as most people would think. And then some tips in Nelson's article, Top Tips for Eating Healthy, they just say to choose healthier alternatives. You don't have to completely change your lifestyle, but you can always, like, for example, when you're making a sandwich, instead of white bread, use wheat bread, and then condiments, instead of mayo, use something like healthier, like for your salad, like lemon. And then also in Colin's article, simple rules for eating healthy, just cook home meals instead of going out, and then try to eat less processed foods, have lean proteins and more veggies. And then in conclusion, also for the other solutions, there's also programs such as CSA, which is a weekly produce box, and there's also poly-based farms, which is animals are free range instead of like kept in cages. And then to conclude, I talked to you about how we gotta adjust to live healthier lives, and then we should put away our focus on saving time and money because the cost of our life is precious. Thank you.